שלום תלמידים and ברוכים הבאים to רגע בעברית. This week we are in Parashat Noach. Parashat Noach is an interesting parasha because we meet the very first messianic figure in the scriptures. His name was Noach. As a matter of fact, in the portion Parashat Bereshit, in the very last line we read, ונוח מצא חן בעיני אדוני. And Noach found grace in the eyes of the Lord. Do you realize that the word Noach, if it's flipped, is the word chen, or grace or mercy? Noach, comfort, chen, grace and mercy. If you flip those letters, you get the same words. What was so special about Noach? Turn with me to the beginning of the portion, Genesis chapter 6, verse 9, and we read, Ve'ele toldot Noach. Please pay attention that the word toldot is missing the second vav. In Genesis chapter 2, the word toldot have the vav. In Genesis chapter 6, toldot missing the vav. Why? Our sages come and explain that the world already in a falling state, and that is why the vav is missing. The vav is missing because the sin of Adam. So when we see Ele toldot Noach, we already understand that the world is in a fallen state. Now it says on Noach, Ish Tzadik Tamim Aya B'dorotav. This is the very first time in the scriptures that we actually see this term used, the term Tzadik. People need to understand that the term tzaddik comes from the word tzedek, or righteousness. It's something that God measures in a society, in our environment, based on the world around us. Can you and I be a tzaddikim? The question that people ask themselves, and they think no, because they think that a tzaddik is this person who is sinless. That, friend, is not true. A tzaddik, according to the definition, is somebody who can walk in the environment that he is in and be a beacon of light. Okay? And here it says the word Tzadik B'dorotav. What dor in Hebrew is generation. That's why they said that in his generation, Noach was a great tzaddik. If you take the tzedakah of Noach and you put it in comparison against Avraham Avinu, you can't compare the two. Abraham was a much greater tzaddik. That would be the interpretation according to our sages. And it says, Ish tzaddik tamim aya b'dorotav. The question we need to ask ourselves is, what makes a person truly a tzaddik? Okay. The answer is given us here in the text. It says that Noach was tamim. What is a tamim? A person who is tamim is a person who comes innocently to the mighty one of Israel. Is a person to come in a blameless way to the mighty one of Israel. The word tamim speaks about a child. It's always refer in Hebrew to a child. When you say tamim in Hebrew, you're talking about a childlike faith. It is Yeshua himself who said that the only way one can come to the kingdom of God is if he comes through as a childlike faith. That was the quality that made Noach a true tzaddik. His tumimut, his simplicity of his faith, and the fact that he has approached the mighty one of Israel as a child. And it says that that's exactly what the Lord liked about it. Apparently in his generation, nobody was like him. What is the upshot for us today? God is called us to be a tzaddikim in whatever society, wherever we are. You can be a tzaddik today, okay? When the prophet says, Tzadik and Ahavat, there's none righteous, not even one, people misinterpret it to think this means that nobody can be righteous. No, you can't be a Tzadik. But a Tzadik is a peer review. You're comparing yourself against your generation. Our generation today is so dark. It says, Ine choshech yechase aretz ve'arafel leumim. That's exactly what it says in Isaiah. The darkness will overall the earth. I would like to challenge us today to take the mantle of becoming tzaddikim. And how do we do it? With the simple, basic emunah, a childlike emunah. And how do you know when you have a childlike emunah? When you are despised and rejected. Noach is a prototype for the suffering Messiah in Judaism. Messiah, son of Joseph. And what does it say about him? It says that he built the ark. Nobody was there really to help him build the ark. And the contrary, the Midrash teaches that he was rejected and despised. How interesting it is that the name Noach in Hebrew means, may his name be cast off forever. Imach Shmo Vezichro. May his name be blotted out. That is the name that is given to the Messiah. That's the name that our people call Yeshua. Imach. May his name be erased forever. How do you know that you become a righteous, blameless, righteous one? When you are rejected and you are despised, yet you do the work that God has called you to do. This is the Regah for this week. God bless you. Litrot.